Hey folks, your old buddy the Big Dirty here. It is Sunday, May the 10th, and we're going to reveal this beast and mammoth of a machine that I built. With the aid of a buddy, actually, we were able to get everything working and functioning, and it's actually running at 3200 megahertz with 16 gigs of RAM. It's going to be an insane machine. So, without further ado, let's let you take a look. So here is my monitor setup. I do have my Iron Man background and stuff like that. I got a movie running on the other side. No copyright infringement stuff. Got my studio monitors that I've always used. Down here, I've moved some stuff around, but lo and behold, there it is. As you can see, with like the RGBs, you could basically have any type of pattern, but I think the breathing pattern is something that's pretty good. And whoa, that's really, I'm just going to pause that for now. That's really loud. Basically, long story short, the idea behind this build was to do some type of a Star Wars theme. I chose the Sith with the red and black color scheme. I got my sub right here. It's a JBL 10-inch, and my cable management is a little messy, but it'll get the job done. That's for sure. What we're rocking here is a Saphire Rx580 graphics card with the RGB. You got LED fans coming up here, and the RAM sticks, and the motherboard, and I got quite a bit of space there. I got about 6 terabytes. I got a fully functional operational CD drive, DVD, what have you. But this thing is amazing. When I did the benchmarks in this thing, actually, let's prove it to you. We're gonna go down to benchmarks. Where did I download that thing? There we go. All right, so we're gonna run a benchmark here. I use user benchmark. That's the application I use for this stuff. So we're gonna run a quick benchmark on this sucker, and we're gonna see how well she's performing. Yeah, she's playing Call of Duty. But what I'm really excited about today is I recently just purchased Doom Eternal, and it looks like I could play it now. But there's another hour and 22 minutes. I like things to fully install so I don't get any choppiness or anything like that. Because while it's still downloading, I mean, it's she's online. I'm going to be downloading this for another hour and some. And I got some other things I want to do today. But Doom Eternal is supposed to look amazing. And I saw the trailer for it and it's like we're running at 3680 with this monitor and DisplayPort 1.2. So yeah, this is kind of cool. This is kind of neat. This is what her mother made for me. It's an F-bomb because I like to throw around F-bombs every now and then. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm super excited. I can't wait for this thing to be completely finished. Like the stickers and stuff like that are minimal, but that's basically the build, and it'll make everything nice. And for those hard drives down there, I don't know if you can see the stickers. I find those little tacky, little ugly. They're labeled. They look kind of clean. This is a very clean case. It's a mammoth of a case. It's huge, and I think I'm gonna appropriately rename it the Deathstar because it is quite amazing. I'm just waiting for the benchmark to finish. It's now running the graphics test on the GPU. The CPU I'm using is a Ryzen 2600. Ryzen 5 2600, which is actually to standards of today, it's actually not too bad. I mean, I know they're coming out with Ryzen 4000s now. That's going to be released this year. Pretty exciting. The benchmark is almost complete. It's just finishing its final touches here, and it's connecting, and boom. Okay, so the benchmark just popped up. What? Why was it incomplete? Okay, something went wrong there. Yeah, something went very wrong. Weird. Very weird. Yeah, that's extremely strange. But basically, our RAM is running at 108%, which is awesome. The Ryzen 2600 is running at 78.4%. And the graphics card, it said it was incomplete for some reason. Probably because I'm downloading. Anyway, the benchmarks for this thing were completely amazing. And I'm not just saying that just for hearsay. The benchmarks I got were 98% on the desktop aspect. The gaming aspect was 60 some, 64.3 or something like that. Now, that's because the graphics card can be upgraded. I could be looking at a 2060S, which is the super card. If I were to get that, it would be running at 100%. So, without further ado, that is the performance, and I can't wait for my streams with Doom Eternal. Anyway, Big Dirty out. Stay safe and enjoy your Sunday.